All right, let's do a little draft talk. So, I think in 2021 I did a mock draft. This was at the soccer stadium where I went through the first round and did my selections. Now that was mostly copying from a website, so I'm probably never going to do that again. But I just wanted to give you guys some of my thoughts on this evening's draft. And I'm just going to say I'm going to start with the Carolina Panthers. Aces Carolina Panthers. They are going to take, after all the rumors, and we know that Reich likes Richardson, and we know that in recent days Levis has been talked up as being rumored to be a number one pick. I think that's all going to wash. I hope something crazy happens like that, but it is going to be Young for the first pick. And by the time you see this video, that will probably already have taken place. I don't think that the Panthers will still be on the clock when this is uploaded, but we'll see. So, as far as the QBs in this first round, in this draft in general, these guys are going to be busts. I'm saying it right now. Look back at this video in 5 years, and you're going to be like, Peters was right on this. These guys are not very good. Now, one thing that's happened is last year, we all know it was not a good quarterback draft. And so far, it's played out that way after 1 year in the NFL. This year, the consensus has been that it's much better, that you could have as many as 5 in the first round, as many as 3 or 4 in the top 10. These guys are getting more hype than they deserve. So Young is going to be, is he the right pick at number 1? He's the safe pick at number 1. He's got the poise. He reads defenses. The decision making is great. Unfortunately, he's going to get beat up, I believe, in the NFL, unless he just puts on a lot of weight and a lot of muscle. Over time, it's not going to go. He's going to show a lot of great things, but it's not going to go well for him ultimately. Now, C.J. Stroud is going to be a bust. Okay? Ohio State. I know you can't say, a lot of people are saying, well, you can't just say, just because he went to Ohio State is going to be a bust. Well, I just did. And I just looked up, did all the research. Okay, we talked about this in NYY's room just last week. Okay, the best quarterback in Ohio State history is Mike Tomczak. Yeah, you can look it up. You can go through all from 90 years of Ohio State quarterbacks in the NFL. All right, so Stroud is going to be a bust. I'm not saying he's going to be really bad, but a guy like him comes along almost every year. Kind of he has the right size and big passer. Doesn't run very well, so he's not going to be very good. Okay, history has shown that. Okay, so Levis is a guy that he has not shown in 4 years that he can be consistent. He does not have touch, and touch is a very important thing in the NFL. He's played against good teams. He's never really elevated players on his own team to on Kentucky to be great. So Levis is just like this comparison to Josh Allen. At best, he'll be a very, very poor man's Josh Allen. Okay, Richardson. Now Richardson should be. The Panthers, they've traded up with the Bears to get to that number 1 spot. if the Panthers want to really go nuts out in this draft, they should pick Richardson. I'm not saying Richardson's going to be great, but they have to get that quarterback thing solved. There's been just too much chaos there over the last several years. I believe they should just go ahead and pick Richardson number one. Of all the QBs in this draft, he's got the most upside. Okay, that's my belief. I feel it strongly. Okay, he may have to. And also, they have Dalton there, who's probably the best backup in the NFL. It would be weird, I know, to have to say we're going to go, nuts out and pick this guy number one, and then turn around and say, but we're going to sit him and wait for a year to the fans. But I think that would be the best play, other than just picking Young. All right. The other guy is the possibly fifth guy, though I think he's going to go second round if the Vikings don't pick him, is Hooker. I haven't really seen him. Again, probably just another project, kind of Malik Willis type of guy, but yeah, I know. I mean, had the injury, but I'm not seeing much from him. Vikings pick him, sits behind Cousins, and that would be a good move, but I don't know. It could happen. Vikings at 23 probably want to go with defense, probably one of those edge rushers. So if these guys are picked, if you see a lot of them go, like if you see 3 go in the top 10, okay, like 4 in the top 15, that might elevate some of these bottom tier guys. There's one guy, I forget his name, a hyphenated name. I forget where BYU maybe he played at. I think I even heard the Commanders talk to him or had some interest in him. So a guy like him, or say Bennett, they will be picked a little bit higher than they should be, because there will be a perception, and there's already a perception, that this is a very good quarterback draft. I don't think it is. I think it's a very good offensive tackles draft. You're going to see a big run on offensive tackles tonight. You're going to see you have 3 or 4 defensive ends, edge rushers who are very, very good. So it's going to be fun. I hope there's some surprises tonight. I hope that we have some trades and things like that. I hope maybe we'll see. I think the Eagles should pick Robinson. I believe the Eagles, sitting at number 10, one of those rare Super Bowl entrants that has a top 10 pick the next year, they should go and get Robinson. I believe that would really put them over the top. They've already got the defensive line, so they wouldn't really necessarily need to get an extra pass rusher. Get Robinson and just make that offense more dynamic than it already is, and take the running away from Hurts. Okay, put the emphasis on Robinson, who can also catch passes out of the backfield. It's not a great receiver draft. We have probably going to be 2 or maybe 3 to go in the first round. So I hope the night draft is drawn out. It's long. I hope a lot of you show up and have fun in the draft, the NFL draft room. If not, go hang out in the, I don't know, maybe NYY has created his own draft room, or just they've got NFL respected women. Hopefully y'all can talk a lot of NFL there. I know Dewey will be in there. So it should be a fun evening. The one thing that I'm hoping to see tonight will be Fast Furious making a cameo. So Fast, if you're out there, if you watch these videos, tonight's the night. Rogers just became a Jet. He's wearing number 8. Okay, your buddies B-Mile, Mr. Met, DPCX. Who's the other Jet fans? I forget. I think there's one more Jet fan, but you guys can convene together tonight and celebrate whoever you pick. You did well with that trade. You still got a number 15 pick. You can get they're probably get a pass rusher there or a tackle. Probably going to be a tackle, offensive tackle, protect Rodgers, and then the Commander sitting at number 16. You're probably ticked off that you took away the pick that they wanted. Maybe they'll trade down. So we'll see. Bring your food tonight. Okay, and then hopefully continue into Friday night. I always like rounds 2 and 3. That can be very, very exciting too. And then into Saturday, we'll enjoy rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it's going to be fun. Hope you guys have a great evening. Drink responsibly and drive safely. Get a designated driver to drive home from the Wire Club draft party. There's a lot of talk about pizza tonight. Enjoy your pizza. Hope your teams get a great gift under the proverbial Christmas tree tonight. And I'll see you then. Right now I got to go rob the lounge. I'll get that on video. And I got to meet a second grade new speaker. So, all right, do some Dewey, if you want to join in with that. We're going to do a little activity. So this is what I'll do with the new speaker coming up in about a half an hour, just making sentences. Dewey, I know you can do this. You say, the cow, and then a verb, eats or is eating an ice cream cone in the library in winter. Use your prepositions correctly and make some funny little sentences there. Flip it over. So that's what I've got to do shortly. All right. See you guys this evening. Have a great weekend. And hail to the Colts.